My best friend turned against me, so I took her crush to prom. What would you do if you were in my shoes? Tell me in comments. Leah Crutter had always been the quiet one. Not invisible exactly, but the kind of girl people remembered only when they needed a lab partner or someone to borrow notes from. Her best friend Nate Morgan used to joke that she had a stealth mode, and she'd laugh because he was the only one who ever really saw her. But senior year changed everything. After a summer abroad with her cousins, Leah came back different. Haircut shorter, confidence taller. Her braces were gone. Her clothes actually fit, and suddenly people noticed. Teachers smiled longer, guys said hi in the hallways, and even the cheer captain waved at her once. And Nate? Nate looked at her like she was someone new, someone he wasn't sure belonged to him anymore. At first, it was small. Nate stopped waiting for her after class. His texts became dry, full of ha-ha instead of heart. Then came Amber Lee, the girl Nate had crush on since freshman year. Amber was beautiful in the obvious way. Glitter lip gloss, practice laugh, confidence like perfume. She'd never spoken to Leah before, but one day after school, she cornered her at her locker. "So, Leah," Amber said, twirling a strand of hair, "Nate tells me you've been hanging out a lot. Are you guys, like, a thing?" Leah blinked. "No, we've been best friends since—" "Good, because I like him." Leah smiled back, a little uneasy. "Then go for it." Amber did, and so did the gossip. By Friday, whispers crawled through the hallways. "Leah told Nate not to date Amber. She's jealous because she likes him herself." Amber said Leah tried to flirt with him first. Leah tried to laugh it off, but Nate stopped sitting with her at lunch. When she asked him about it, he shrugged. "Amber said you've been saying stuff about her. I just don't want drama." Drama. The word burned like acid. Leah had never started drama in her life. By the time winter formal rolled around, Leah was the villain of everyone's story. Amber made sure of it. Little half-truths dropped like breadcrumbs. "She's so obsessed with Nate," Amber whispered to her friends, loud enough for Leah to hear. "It's pathetic." Nate believed her. Leah could see it every time their eyes met across the cafeteria. The trust they built over years of friendship had been replaced by something brittle and sharp. When the winter formal photos were posted, Amber and Nate looking like a magazine couple, Leah swore she'd stopped caring. She told herself she'd move on, but heartbreak has a funny way of simmering. By prom season, it boiled over. "Go with her ex," said Kelsey, Leah's friend from art club, as they sprawled across Leah's bedroom floor, painting protest posters for senior week. "You know, Tyler Kim. He's hot, he's single, and it'll drive Amber insane." Leah laughed, half serious. "You think he'd actually go with me?" Kelsey smirked. "Girl, he'd be an idiot not to." So Leah asked him, half expecting him to say no. Prom was a blur of lights, perfumes, and whispered gossip. Leah arrived in a sapphire dress that made her eyes brighter than the sequins. Tyler met her at the door, offering his arm like they were royalty. Every head turned, even Nate's. Amber froze mid-sentence when she saw them walk in. Her hand tightened around Nate's arm. "Seriously? Her?" Leah smiled sweetly. "Oh, hey, Amber. Love your dress. Did the clearance rack have more colors or just pink?" Tyler nearly choked, holding back laughter. For the first time in months, Leah felt powerful. Not cruel, just finally seen. They danced, they laughed, and every time Tyler spun her under the chandelier, she caught Nate watching. But Tyler grinned and said, "Why not? Let's give them something to talk about." Later that night, Leah stepped out to the balcony for air. The music inside pulsed like a heartbeat. She leaned against the railing, the cool air brushing against her skin. "Nice show," said a voice behind her. She turned. Nate. "Didn't know you and Tyler were a thing. he said, stuffing his hands in his pockets. We're not. Just figured I'd stop letting other people write my story. Nate exhaled. Leah, Amber lied. About everything. Tyler told me she made up half those rumors. Leah met his eyes. And you believed her, anyway. I know. I messed up. You changed, and I didn't know where I fit in anymore. Leah looked out at the glittering lights of the dance floor. Maybe you were supposed to grow with me, Nate, not against me. For a long moment, they stood there, the silence filled with everything unsaid. Nate took a hesitant step forward. I missed you, he said softly. She smiled, sad and fond. Then maybe, next time, believe me first.